Hey everybody, it's the Cartoonkid back again with another fantastic fanfic idea. And today I'm bringing you Search the Batwoman Return of Dr. Joker. Now you're probably wondering why did I come up with this? Well, as you probably already guessed, with that Batman and DC crossover comic still technically coming out, and the second one coming out is like second part coming out a bit earlier this month. But I figured, what, why not continue my little Sonic DC story thing? Now, as for why I having Surge be essentially the well, the Batman Beyond for the story, well, considering the fact that in the current comic run of Sonic IDW, Surge and technically to a lesser extent kids are gonna go or at least try to go legit and be heroes. Or at the very least anti-heroes. And maybe someday I'll write a story where they're the bad guys, maybe even the different Sonic style crossover. But till then, mm, till then, mm, mm, he he sort of reminds me of Terry McGinnis. Terry McGinnis, specifically, the whole punk rock attitude, and the fact that Steve was technically made with the DNA of the main hero. So, oh, so that's also that. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Story. A new faction of Starline's gang, consisting of Rough, Tumble, Mimic, Clutch, and the Twin Jackal, whose attempts to steal advanced egg tech, but are intercepted by Surge, who operates under Shadow's guidance. The gang report back The gang reports back to their leader, revealed to be Dr. Starline, Shadow's presumed dead nemesis. Starline uses his mind control technology to forcibly roboticize Ruff as a demonstration of power to the others. During a press conference announcing Shadow's continued Shadow's consultancy role at Team Dark's new headquarters, Starline makes his presence known. Shadow, visibly shaken, insists this cannot be the real Starline. After fighting off the attack, Surge demands answers from both Shadow and Rouge, now commander of Gun, but both remain tight-lipped. Shadow, wanting to protect Surge, demands she returns his specialized chaos gear, intending to face Starline in himself despite his aging body. However, Starline's gang attacks Surge, nearly killing her friend Kit, while Starline infiltrates Shadow's base and poisons him and his child companion with a specialized chaos-draining toxin, revealing he knows both their identities. After Surge saves Shadow with a chaos energy stabilizer, Rouge finally explains Starline's disappearance. Decades ago, after Sonic left for new adventures, Starline and Dr. Finitivus kidnapped Miles Tails Prower, Shadow's young ally at the time. They held him for 3 weeks in an abandoned Eggman facility, using a combination of torture and mind control to learn Shadow's secrets and transform Tails into a twisted version of Starline. When Shadow and Rouge found Tails, a desperate battle ensued where Tails briefly regained control and seemingly killed Starline, while Finitivus fell into a chaos portal. Tails spent the next year recovering with help from Professor Von Slemmer, quit heroics entirely, and cut ties with Shadow. Surge visits Tails, now a successful inventor with a family, who expresses bitterness about his past but denies involvement in Starline's return. Her investigation leads her to Julian Snively, a gun executive who resents Shadow's influence. While Snively is in Starline, while Snively isn't Starline, he had helped the villain in an attempt to eliminate Shadow. After saving Snively from a chaos energy blast, Surge turns him over to Gun. In Shadow's base, they realize Starline only destroyed Tails' old workshop, leading them to connect Tails' engineering expertise with the gang's stolen tech. They're building a device to hijack Gun's orbital chaos cannon. At Tails' laboratory, Surge triggers Starline's trap. She pursues him to an abandoned chemical plant facility. After defeating the gang with the help from Shadow's Chow, Surge confronts Tails, who disables her power suit before physically transforming into Starline. He reveals that he had implanted a consciousness transfer chip enhanced with chaos energy behind Tails' ear, allowing him to survive death by gradually taking over Tails' body. Using the Chaos Cannon, Starline plans to eliminate Shadow, Surge's loved ones, and then destroy Station Square. During their fight, Surge uses one of Starline's own Chaos devices to destroy both the cannon controls and the chip, freeing Tails. They escape as the redirected Chaos Blast destroys Starline's base. After the gang's arrest, Rouge covers up Tails' unwitting involvement. while Starline is declared dead and the Jackal twins are released to the custody of their grandmother, a reformed Dr. Finitivus. Shadow who reconciles with Tails and rules while Tails recovers. And they both acknowledge Surge as worthy of continuing Shadow's legacy. And yeah, that is essentially my best attempt at a Sonic version of Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. Quite possibly my second favorite Batman related movie. The first being the Batman vs. Dracula. But I digress. Now, before I sign off, you're probably wondering why I have Starlight as the Joker. Well, it's mostly because since Surge never got the chance to, punch, to at least put the Starlight in the comics, I figured, well, why not have it happen in this little story? So, yeah. Anyway, this is pretty much all I got for right now, so please be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe if you kind of like this idea. And if you do like it, try to use it, maybe improve it a little bit. All I simply ask is good for the idea. Okay, bye!